Utah Senator Mike Lee has drafted a bill that will require porn websites to verify IDs. This is pretty benign stuff. It's not a ban on porn. It's not a crack. It's not anything. Literally, all it is when you go to the website, you have to enter your age. That's the only thing this would require. Like when you go to buy alcohol online, you can lie. Like it's kind of a dumb bill because it's not really going to stop anything. But the idea that someone would be against it, like, I agree there's probably more pressing issues we can hit. But the idea that you could bring that bill to the forefront and someone would be like, no. Kids should have unfettered access to porn. A little creepy. It's a little creepy to me. They argue that this is a violation of their rights. Their rights to do what? Like, distribute porn to minors? Like, I think we determined a long time ago that that's not your right. You don't have a right to show kids pictures of people having sex. You listen, go watch whatever degenerate nonsense you want, but it doesn't mean that should be distributed to children. Now, like, disingenuous clowns have tried to gaslight and bait conservatives into believing this is some type of free speech violation, like censoring a political opponent or like arresting a comedian like they do in Canada. Obviously, this is nonsense. Obviously, there is no comparison between sending porn to minors and jailing a comedian or a politician that you disagree with. And if people actually believe that, I'm more concerned for the future of this country than I ever was before. Like, I don't think it's unreasonable to require an age verification, right? To look at porn like we do with literally everything else we've decided is for adults only. Alcohol, tobacco, guns, cigarettes, all of it. All of it. It's not a First Amendment issue. No one's banning porn. Like, why is the left's political ideology so centered around sex? Everything is about sex. They have to be sex positive with everything. What, guys, it's okay. I'm far from a prude, right? But it's a little weird how you guys, anything that involves sex, you have to be pro. Doesn't matter what it is, you're for it. Doesn't matter. Okay? I don't think it's an unreasonable bill. It's also like, is this a forbidden fruit thing? Like, look at these people, these hard left activists that are just pro-sex positive everything. Look at these people. No one wants to have sex with any of them. They're repulsive. They're like 300 pounds with neck beards and like weird piercings all over their faces for the women and poorly dyed hair. No one wants to have sex with any of these people. So is this pro-sex movement from these far-left activists, is this like the equivalent of the I could have made the league if coach would have put me in the fourth quarter Uncle Rico guy, like when he plays fantasy football or Madden or watches his kids or nieces and nephews or grandkids or whatever play in a high school game? Nephews, sorry. Women shouldn't play football. Sorry, it's the reality. They can play in women's football leagues, which don't exist. But it's just like, guys, come on. It's not really unreasonable. I promise you, it's not going to hurt you to take an extra 10 seconds to put your birthday in to prevent you from jacking off. I'd honestly have no problem with requiring an ID. Where does it stop? The law says that children cannot be distributed pornography, specifically from adults, right? Pornhub, all Xvideos, OnlyFans, all these websites, if children are on them, porn's being distributed to them. So let's make it super easy. Take a picture of the front of your ID, picture of the back. You got to do it on Facebook. Super easy. I don't think that's not no one's free speech is being violated. You think you have a right to distribute porn to minors? You think that's a free speech thing? Okay, let's argue. Let's argue, and I'll call the FBI right after we're done, okay? And then they'll come and arrest me because I'm to the right of Stalin, and they'll call me an election denier or something like that. But yeah, let's have that argument. So where does it stop? If big companies like this can distribute porn to minors, what's to stop a 40-year-old from just sending pictures of his junk to your kids? That's your logic. It's his free speech. There's no victim there. He's exercising his First Amendment right. That's the same thing as Dave Chappelle telling a joke on Netflix, right? Same thing, according to you guys. It's not. Because again, this is your never-ending quest to abolish the age of consent laws, to legalize pedophilia and normalize it in this country. And again, I'm going to remind you, I promise you. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you can actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese Spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.